Let's talk collecting the ItaKiss manga series physically in English, because this is a question I've gotten a lot now that I have a complete set, and I really need you to understand what you're getting into. To be clear, I don't recommend collecting this series physically in English. It's super accessible digitally through buying digital volumes, or it's even on subscription services. It was on Azuki. I think they're now called Omoi, maybe, but I would do that instead unless it's a super nostalgic series for you like it was for me. If you are determined, like I was, here is what you're getting into. This is a reseller situation, not a walk into Barnes & Noble situation. This is a very, very out of print series. You're probably going to need to have notifications on because some of these volumes pop up and go really quickly. Some of them are much easier to find. 7 and 9 are really easy to find because they were on Right Stuff a couple of years ago, so you can find them even actually under retail price. The other volumes between 1 and 10 that were the regular printing can go for much higher than that because they pop up much less frequently. So 4, 5, and 10 are what I spent the most on. I think I spent somewhere between $80 and $200 for each of those volumes. I did just do a quick browse, and that still seems to be about the going market rate, and it does seem like some of them haven't popped up in a while, so it might actually be higher when they do pop up again. But also, that's why my 1 through 10 are priced higher than retail. I very rarely ever do that, but it is a very out of print series. Now let's talk 11 and 12. These were print on demand. So there are maybe 100 to 400, the publisher estimates, of each volume of 11 and 12 in existence. They were so rare that I actually didn't think they existed for a good couple of years because I never actually saw an image of them existing in the real world. It was always just the stock image. Now, when they very rarely do pop up, it is going to be $1,000 to $2,000 usually for each of those volumes, even just individually, and that is, for how rare they are, not even that unreasonable of a price. And that's why when 1 through 12 popped up for about the same price as one of those volumes goes normally, I bought the set even though I already had 1 through 10. To be clear, again, I would not recommend collecting this physically in English unless you are really attached to it. If you are, then I would maybe just go 1 through 10. That might take a while to gather, but you're probably only going to spend a couple of $100s. 11 and 12, it's going to be a years-long journey. It's going to be thousands of dollars. This is not like a collect it to see if you like it situation, collect it because you see people like me collecting it situation. This is only like you've really considered it and know what you're getting in for situation.